Junk removal business owners, what's up? Blake from Top Dog here. Wanted to go over text campaigns today with a short, quick video and talk about the reasons why you should be doing it and the fact that I'm not seeing a lot of people do it. I'm on calls on a daily basis with junk removal business owners, and if I was on a call with 10 people today, odds are that only about one or two of them would already be doing campaigns like this, and it's a lot of money that you're leaving on the table. So wanted to take the time to kind of talk about how you structure something like this, the ways to do it, and the fact that it should be done. So what do I mean by text campaigns for repeat business? So when you're accumulating customers, one of the things that you should be doing is tracking their information and storing it, right? So that could be by using a scheduling platform such as Workies, House Call Pro, Jobber. Any of those platforms work fine and would be functionable. You don't even have to have that. You know, if you're a smaller business and you're just getting started and maybe you're not using a calendar like that, you could use Square, keep track inside of there. QuickBooks would also keep track of it. And you could even go the free route and use an Excel spreadsheet or a Google Sheet. Any of these options work, guys. But the main thing is, and the pitfall that I want you to avoid, is not keeping that information at all, because that's where most of you are right now, and you've missed out on a really big opportunity. So why is that? Well, when it comes to junk removal, we see a ton of repeat business day in and day out. We have most of our clients running what we call a repeat text campaign or a recurring business campaign. And the way that we do it is we send them a short, simple message with the customer name. We give them a little offer usually. So we'll do, anywhere from a 5% to 10% off for previous customers. Maybe we'll do $20 off on junk removal for a spring cleaning special. Whatever that case may be, we're reaching out to that customer that they've already built that rapport with, getting in front of them so that if they do have junk removal or a junk removal need, that they know to reach back out to us inside of that message and handle it for them. And this works very well because a lot of people aren't really thinking about junk removal in their day-to-day. So you may have a lot of customers that you've already worked with and they need junk removal, whether, some stuff's piled up in the garage, attic, backyard, maybe they have a storage unit with some stuff. Hell, we even get a lot of referrals this way with maybe they don't need junk, but they've got a friend or family member who does, and they refer them over as well. But the main thing is that for a lot of people, they're not thinking about junk removal right now. They're busy with their day-to-day life, their work life, family life, everything such as those scenarios that are going on a day-to-day basis. So the text is very helpful because, number one, they see it, right? So the difference between text and email is that with a text message, it has about a 97-98% open rate, which means that if I send you a text message right now, you're very, very, very likely to see it, okay? Whereas if I sent you an email, the opening rates are typically between 10 to 15%. So that means if I sent out 10 emails to 10 different people, odds are only about 2 of them are going to open that email. Whereas for text, at least 9, most likely all 10 of them are going to open that text message and see it. So that's very important. And the timing of it should be at a time where they're kind of situated for the day. So normally for us, when we send these out, we have a system that basically takes the customer list and sends it out on a daily basis. So if I have 2,000 customers or 1,000 customers, I'm going to break that down into a number to where I can send out daily text messages and build a machine that's working for us on a day in, day out basis. I do that for 2 reasons. Number one, because we not only want business now, but we want to constantly continue to have business, right? So building it in this way gives us the ability to send out a message every single day to customers and generate jobs, right? Number two If you have a list that's 1,000 plus and you send out 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 messages in one day, you are going to create chaos, a lot of chaos. And the issue that you'll run into then is that, of course, the amount of people responding back to you is going to be hard to keep track of everybody. And then on top of that, it'd be very hard to schedule everybody in. So then you risk upsetting customers, which is a huge negative. You don't want to do that, right? You worked hard to build that rapport and that relationship with them. So that's why we do it that way. So whether you do it through a company like myself, another company that might do this, or even build something out on your own, I would highly suggest that you want to do it to where you break it down into chunks with sending, because you don't want to send all out at once and risk that scenario, okay? The messaging is very simple. As I said, you're just, number one, we try and personalize it. So if you have the names, which you should have names and phone numbers, have it personalized. So with our messaging, it'll say, hey Jim, hey Blake, hey John, to start off the message. And it'll say, this is Top Dog Digital reaching out. Just wanted to let you know that we have a special for previous customers and we're thinking about you. We're running a $20 off spring cleaning special. Let us know if you need anything removed or if you know of someone who does. Okay. The other thing that's important if you're building something like that is also to give them a chance to opt out. When it comes to legalities with messaging and text messaging, a lot of things are changing. But one of the things that's a constant is you do have to have an opt out for them. So they should be able to easily say stop and be opted out of future messaging, very similar to unsubscribing from an email. That's very important as well. You do not want to run into issues there. So make sure that you have that in place if this is something that you're either putting together yourself or having somebody put together for you. But this is definitely worthwhile, especially, I would say, if you have a list of 500 plus. Usually we get this going with our clients right around the 250 mark, and it still does pretty well. But if you're at the 500 plus mark, there's no reason why you shouldn't be running something like this. You should be getting in front of these people. I would say usually we do it about once every season. So I don't want anybody getting a text message more than once every quarter or season. Okay, so they'll get, a spring cleaning special, a summer special, fall, winter. All right. You do not want to be texting people, once every 2 weeks or even once a month, because text messaging, what's great about it is it's personal, so it will be opened, but you also have to be very delicate with that because nobody really wants to be messaged by a business once a week or once every couple weeks, right? So you have to be strategic in the way that you're sending because you also don't want to annoy people. You just want to get in front of them every now and then, remind them of who you are and the service that you provided, and let them know that you're there for them, you have an offer for them if they need junk removal again, or know of somebody who does. All right? So it's as simple as that, but you'd be surprised on how many people actually don't run anything like this. And we've got customers right now that, as I mentioned, even on a smaller base, a list of 300, we're booking jobs through that list right there. The companies that have 500 plus, 1,000, 2,000, this is a no-brainer. I've got clients that we work with that have a list of over 1,000, and we might have days where we book 3 or 4 jobs in one day off of our messaging. And, on a weekly basis, anywhere from 8 to 10. And these are customers that you've already acquired. So while you're doing your marketing or your organic or whatever you're doing to bring in business, this is the cheapest cost to acquire a customer is through texting them because it's basically free. Depending on what you're using for a platform, for us, I think we spend anywhere from 3 to 5 cents per text message. So you would definitely be willing to send that message each person and acquire a job for that rate. And even through our system link, we've had people for over a year run this. They love it because it's such an easy ROI for us to get for the customer. And, on top of that, we have some back-end stuff that we do too. So, not only do we send the messaging out, but we're a lot more than that. We reach out to realtors and property managers for them. We do some stuff on that end and attach it to it. And then we also have a team on the back end who actually can go in and book into our clients' schedules, which I know a lot of my guys who are really busy like that because, for them, they want more work, but they don't want to add hassle or more constraints to their day. So they pretty much just let us handle everything. They're hands off. We book the jobs, and all they do is show up and complete the job. Simple as that. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. This is something, again, I think probably 80% of the junk removal company is not utilizing or utilizing correctly. And it's something that really could help add additional revenue to your business, especially if you have a customer database list of anywhere from 300 plus, especially 500 plus, 1,000 plus. You should be running something like this. If not, you're really not taking full advantage of what you've built within your company so far. If you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. But I hope this video was helpful for you guys and add some value your way. Thanks.